From a young age, for me, one of the greatest joys was I would go to the Ganga and I would talk to the rocks. I just loved talking to the rocks. And I did not speak to them, so how are you feeling? And is the sun too much for you? Do you want me to bring you SPF or stuff like that? This was not a human conversation. I did not need human conceptual vocabulary to communicate. If the only level of communication one has access to is the conceptual use of vocabulary to sharing of ideas, human beings can only share that in that way. We have a conceptual use of words to share ideas, yes? But there is more communication that happens in silence than in words. Its language is not human. What we say human, meaning conceptual. When I say human, whether you're speaking Italian, English, Latin, German, French, it's conceptual. Got it or not? Like the word apple. Apple in any language is a conceptual knowledge, yes? It's a concept of that which we like to call apple. It's not really apple. That's the tragedy. Some people start to believe that the word apple is apple. They have no experience of the apple, but they think they know apple. Because they've met the concept called apple, like God. They have no experience of God, but they think they know everything about God. Why? Because they've met the word about God in the books. And they've heard it. Got it or not? There is no practice to have to give them the experience of God. So God becomes a source of great violence. So conceptual versus experiential. So yoga is interested in both. Yes? But the conversation, absolutely, you are always communing. Many people here have had visions and they have visions on a consistent level. How many of you have had visions and have visions of beings and having communications like that? Anybody here? How many of you? Keep your hands up for a while. So look around. Just look around. You see, when you do have this, are you aware that you felt weird? Keep your hand up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Look around. But do you know this, that when you had experiences like this, you felt weird? Did anybody feel weird about it? That did you feel like, oh shit, am I making it up? Or should I tell people about it or not? Did you ever have this or no?
Yes.
And look around. Just in this room. Yes? In this room, how many? Now that's really cool, is it not? That's really cool. It's really cool. So cool. Now you can bring her down. So cool. Yes? And those of you who didn't, does not mean there is something wrong with you. You see something different. That's all.